The cold and unforgiving world of Tarkov and the Norvinsk region has a certain way of drawing us in. The people and stories of Tarkov are fascinating, addicting, and perplexing, but in the background of it all is the setting we find ourselves in, the maps and areas that we explore and travel through. You may know these areas like the back of your hand, but for others, they may be completely new and unfamiliar. Regardless of how much time you spent in Tarkov, let's take a little time to slow down and explore the handcrafted environments that tell stories of a broken down society and where ordinary people have turned into savages in the name of survival, and where the world they once lived and thrived in has turned into the apocalypse. Interchange. Located just outside of the city of Tarkov, the Interchange is the site of the Ultra Shopping Mall and sits at a major intersection of highways that serve as the major arteries in and out of the city. Before Terror Group and their USEC muscle lit the match that would consume the Tarkov region in violence, the Ultra Shopping Mall was where the citizens of Tarkov would spend an afternoon shopping for gifts, maybe a new suit or dress, or go browse the latest releases of new electronic gadgets. Families could spend entire days here, as there were accommodations for children with play places, arcades, and toy shops. We start our journey near the railway, where more evidence of the Norvinsk Special Economic Zone is apparent. Building supplies and materials arrived via rail for new infrastructure to support the massive increase of new arrivals and new business in the region. The equipment now sits suspended in time, their projects left uncompleted, destined to rust away into the dirt or be cannibalized for parts by scavengers. To the south, the Russian military, or perhaps UN peacekeepers with the help of EMERCOM, or the Russian Emergency Committee, have erected an aid station for refugees attempting to flee Tarkov. Eventually, this aid station was overrun by local gangs that used nearby construction equipment to destroy barricades, and it now belongs to them. To the east lies the sprawling parking lot that was once packed day and night with the vehicles of visitors. On the north end is a go-kart track, which was a hit with the young boys and girls. And in the middle of the parking lot is an event stage and playground. When law and order began to break down, the first signs of civil disobedience manifested itself in the form of looting. With the Russian FSB and Oman tied up in skirmishes with USEC forces, there were no police to stop panicked citizens from smashing open display cases and storefront windows and taking whatever they wanted. Recognizing that the Ultra Mall was a key point of interest for evacuees, Emercom officials began setting up field hospitals within the mall to treat the wounded that were trying to escape from the city. At some point, Emercom, which is much like the FEMA organization in the West, was overrun by armed gangs, and eventually these gangs turned the mall into a fortress. There's something unsettling about seeing a building that once stood for family fun, excitement, and Christmas shopping ending up in this state. What was once a symbol of wealth, progress, and plenty is now a modern-day Pirate's Cove for whoever can get in and out the quickest without catching a bullet. The upper floors, once brightly lit and the air filled with aromas of freshly brewed coffee from cafes, pizzas, and fresh sandwiches all mixing together, is now dark, and only the faint smell of cordite lingers in the air. At some point, USEC forces sought to secure the mall for themselves, and today it often erupts in heated gunfights as Bear operatives attempt to dislodge them and uncover whatever terror group secrets that might be found here. And there's one more reason that this monument of consumerism should be avoided. One guardian stands to watch over the lower floors, protecting something and stopping at nothing to ensure that those secrets are never uncovered.